A real top pocket find. You are going to love this. Oh, what do you think of that beauty? Got some weight to it. So, what is it? During a final excavation, the team exposed a gold-covered button, likely from a high-ranking military uniform, a shocking discovery. Then they found a silverware handle, intricately designed, hinting at deep dark secrets buried on Oak Island. The team's curiosity soared as they wondered about the mysterious people who left these treasures behind. What terrifying truths are these objects trying to tell us? Let's reveal the greatest treasure ever discovered on the ancient island, the crazy treasures buried beneath Oak Island. Their tools next exposed a silverware handle covered with detailed designs. Finding things like this is rare, making each discovery a big clue in solving the island's secrets. Excited by what they found, the team's excitement grew as they wondered who these people were and why they were here. Carefully, they took the new finds to a high-tech lab where experts could study them more. There, using advanced tools like X-ray fluorescence spectrometry, they started to uncover the stories hidden in the button. Was it British? What secrets did it hold about past adventures on Lot 5? But the surprises didn't end there. The analysis showed the button was covered in gold, revealing not just the metal but also old gilding techniques. Fire gilding, where gold is bonded to another metal with heat and chemicals, was used. Looking closer with scanning electron microscopes, they saw fine details on the button, suggesting it was part of a grand uniform, maybe military. The sun hung low over Oak Island, casting long shadows that seemed to whisper of hidden secrets just beneath the surface. In the midst of this mysterious landscape, a team of researchers huddled around a newly uncovered artifact. Their faces glowing with excitement, their discovery marked by intricate patterns etched into its surface, hinted at deeper stories waiting to be unearthed. One researcher, peering closely at the artifact, could hardly contain their enthusiasm. The intricate design suggested a complex history, possibly holding keys to understanding the past lives of those who once inhabited the island. As they examined the artifact, the rest of the team buzzed with anticipation, each member eager to dive deeper into the soil's secrets. The excitement was palpable as more tools were grabbed with renewed vigor, the team preparing to delve further into the ground. Each scoop of earth brought them closer to the past, promising revelations that could only be described as incredible. As they worked, the island seemed to come alive with the echoes of history. Each layer of soil peeled back, revealing more about the mysterious and storied past of Oak Island. The team moved with a purpose, driven by the thrill of discovery and the relentless pursuit of history, each member playing a part in unraveling the island's ancient mysteries. Another exciting discovery was an artifact made of silver, which thrilled the team even more. This find increased their curiosity about other potential treasures hidden on Oak Island. They started wondering if these treasures could be linked to historical figures like Sir William Phipps. He was a famous naval officer and privateer who recovered a huge fortune in silver and gold from a Spanish shipwreck in the late 1600s. The team thought that some of Phipps's recovered treasures might have ended up on Oak Island, hidden away. But this wasn't the only intriguing part. They also found very strong and durable materials around a tunnel under a garden on the island. It seemed like someone, many years ago, had gone to great lengths to hide or protect something valuable. These fascinating discoveries, along with ancient items found nearby, suggested a rich history of treasure hunting and possibly secret activities on Oak Island. Adding more to the mystery, experts Gary Drayton, Laird Niven, and Emma Culligan explored a mysterious circle of stones near the sea at Lot 5. They were thrilled when they found a coin and what looked like a bead from ancient Phoenicia just a few days earlier. These finds could reveal more about historical interactions and connections between different parts of the world. A major breakthrough came when a small coin, possibly a penny or halfpenny, was examined using a high-tech Skyscan 1273 CT scanner. This device allowed the team to look closely at the coin through layers of corrosion without damaging it. This careful examination helps preserve the coin and gives a clearer picture of its origin and age. It deepens our understanding of the historical context surrounding these artifacts, providing insights into a time rich with naval adventures and exploits. While looking at a damaged artifact, hidden details came out that were crucial for understanding the coin's history. The Skyscan 1273 CT scanner, a top-notch piece of technology, used advanced X-ray methods to look inside objects, revealing complex structures and features that usually stay hidden. When the coin was placed in the scanner, the X-ray gently passed through its metal shell, capturing a series of cross-sectional images. These images were then digitally combined to create a virtual 3D model of the coin, allowing researchers to examine its internal makeup and spot fine markings that were once invisible. The results from the CT scan were both surprising and interesting. The coin showed intricate designs, including a king's image and the minting date, offering essential clues about its historical significance. Researchers figured out that the coin likely came from the time of King George III, who ruled from 1760 to 1820. This discovery suggested that the coin might have been made before the famous money pit was found, exciting historians and treasure hunters. But this wasn't the most fascinating part. The scan showed signs of heavy use, suggesting the coin had been in circulation for many years before it was either lost or thrown away. Moreover, the presence of erosion, usually a problem for traditional examination methods, actually helped the researchers this time. The SkyScan 1273 CT scanner allowed them to see past the corrosion, making it easier to study the coin. This breakthrough, thanks to the SkyScan 1273 CT scanner, has opened new doors in the study of old coins. It reminds us of the hidden wonders within everyday items, waiting to be discovered through advanced technology and careful investigation. But this isn't the end of the story. Such discoveries inspire more questions about the history and journey of these artifacts, shining light on parts of our past that were once hidden in the ordinary. The owner's motives for bringing a coin to Oak Island added a new layer to the island's already complex history. It hinted at the possibility of hidden treasures yet to be found. As the exploration continued, even more fascinating items were uncovered, like pieces of what looked like ancient Chinese pottery. This find led some to wonder if there had been a Portuguese presence on the island, possibly involving famous explorers like Vasco da Gama in the early 1500s. He was known for trading with China, often bringing back valuable items like fine Chinese porcelain, which were popular in Europe and the Americas. New clues led the team deeper into Oak Island, revealing a hidden story beneath the ground. The discovery of this pottery near a stone pathway sparked theories about who built the road and why, with the Portuguese as possible builders. As the excavation team dug deeper, they found more pottery fragments. Each one added another piece to the island's story. Among the scattered pieces were parts of different containers, maybe from a teacup or a bowl, with unique patterns that hinted at their far-off origins. But the most exciting find was an old boot sole with hobnails. This showed it was very old since modern shoes use glue instead of nails. Found near the stone pathway, this boot sole suggested the road had been used for centuries, walked on by many generations. Each new discovery, from the first coin to the pottery fragments and the ancient boot sole, brought the team closer to understanding Oak Island's history. These finds created a vivid picture of human presence on the island, connecting it to distant parts of the world over many years. A remote area with traces of old settlements and forgotten paths. A group set out to explore the history of an island. They wanted to uncover the stories of the people who once lived there. Leading the way were the Laguina brothers, Marty and Rick, along with their colleague Craig Tester. They focused their search along the southern edge of a swamp. Their quest for Oak Island's secrets continues as new discoveries spark more questions than answers. A dam-like structure possibly meant to create the swamp. Among the finds is an ancient iron fastener which sparks debates about its connection to the stone road and the dam theory. The team eagerly anticipates cleaning and examining this artifact, hoping for new insights. The next day, Rick, Craig, and others consult blacksmithing expert Carmen Legg, whose analysis of a peculiar fastener suggests it was used to build something important in the swamp, maybe for hanging lanterns or other needs. But this wasn't all. Their discoveries grow as they show Carmen more artifacts, including a strong piece of iron and an old hook, each telling a part of the island's history. These items, from the 1600s to the 1700s, suggest a ship might have been in the swamp, sparking debates about its origin and purpose. Each clue brings them closer to solving a centuries-old mystery and renews their excitement for the secrets still buried beneath Oak Island. As Rick Laguina and his team keep digging on Oak Island, they grow more determined with every new find. Each artifact adds a piece to the island's mysterious history. One of the most exciting discoveries is the stone road, which might be around 500 years old. This brings up big questions about who built it and why. Could it have been there even before European settlers arrived in North America? Was it just a road, or did it have a special, maybe sacred, purpose? Rick, along with Gary Drayton, a metal detection expert, and Billy Gerhardt, a dedicated digger, explore the southern edge of a triangular swamp. This swamp hints at old stories and hidden treasures. As they dig deeper, they find relics that tell tales from long ago. Among these are pieces of shipwrecks dating back to the 15th to 18th centuries. But this wasn't the most surprising find. Near the swamp's edge, they discover a piece of a ship's railing, which turns out to be from the 8th century. This suggests visitors from a very distant time, possibly the medieval Vikings, making Oak Island's history even more complex than anyone thought. The swamp isn't just a wetland, it's a historic puzzle. Each artifact they find adds to a bigger picture. One day, they uncover a well-crafted piece of wood, likely from a boat used to protect bigger ships from rough shorelines. This sparks more questions and dreams. Is it a piece of a shipwreck, a silent witness to ancient sailors? But that's not all. They find what looks like a wall or dam under the swamp water, similar to what Fred Nolan, a treasure hunter from decades ago, believed. Nolan thought the swamp might have been made to hide something valuable. Could this be part of the dam Nolan talked about, linked to the mysterious ship's railing? Dr. Ian Spooner, a geoscientist, joins them, intrigued by what the sediment might reveal. Their findings, including the ancient stone road or maybe a ship's wharf, hint at a deep past, possibly as old as the ship's railing. They wonder about the wooden structure they found. Was it a platform for loading and unloading goods, part of a trade network, or a secret place for hidden treasures? Rick Lagina and his team are at a crucial point in their search. Each discovery at the swamp's edge pulls them deeper into Oak Island's mysteries, promising to reveal even more about its fascinating past. But what if these discoveries are just the beginning? The damp, wide area of the swamp, old stories, and adventures lay hidden, hinting at something much bigger than it first seems. It's a tale of human determination that spans generations, maybe even centuries. As more evidence is found, the story of Oak Island's swamp unfolds, showing the ongoing human quest to explore, understand, and reveal the secrets buried beneath. On Oak Island, a small piece of land filled with tales of hidden treasures, each day brings new chances. Rick Lagina and Scott Barlow arrive at the Money Pit, a famous spot said to hide treasures that have escaped searchers for over 229 years. Their goal is clear but tough, to dig deeper than ever before under the garden shaft with a new drilling operation. Today isn't just another day of digging, it's a key moment in their relentless search for the legendary treasure. The team, using the latest technology and driven by curiosity, focuses on a spot at the bottom of the garden shaft. Hidden under layers of earth, they find a wooden tunnel discovered 3 weeks earlier. This tunnel isn't just a path through the soil, it's a faint echo from the past, possibly dating back to the 17th century, leading to a place treasure hunters call the Baby Blob. An older-than-expected tunnel suggests a deeper history than they thought. Battling the floods, Oak Island's unyielding quest is wrapped in both darkness and legend. This area has shown traces of gold and silver in past water tests, but these treasures are still out of reach, buried between 80 and 120 feet underground. This discovery raises more questions than it answers. The tunnel, expected to be intact, was partly taken apart. Was this damage done by previous treasure hunters, a drastic move to keep the treasure secret, or just the result of time's relentless march? Despite these questions, the team starts a crucial stage in their exploration. They keep working, determined to piece together the clues, trying to connect with the whispered secrets of the past buried deep in the swamp's muddy hold. Each find pushes them forward, deeper into history, and closer to solving the mysterious puzzle of Oak Island. But even with every new clue, the challenge remains. The deeper they dig, the more questions they face, making their journey both exciting and never-ending. The swamp holds its secrets tightly, but the team's resolve is stronger, pushing them to uncover the truths that lie hidden beneath. The team is working on extending the garden shaft down to 106 feet when they notice something unusual. To help dig deeper, they bring in specialists from Duma Contracting Limited. They're hoping to uncover unexplored sections of an old tunnel and possibly find hidden treasures. The digging is done very carefully, as every sample of soil could reveal important clues. Each layer of earth tells a part of history. As they dig deeper, the excitement builds. Every few feet brings them closer to historical connections, and they eagerly collect samples for carbon dating. But then, they face a big problem. At about 97 feet deep, near where they think the tunnel is, they encounter a flood. Water quickly fills the shaft, threatening to stop their work and bury the tunnel's secrets even deeper. It looks like they've triggered one of the legendary flood tunnels, designed to flood and protect the treasure from intruders. Even so, the team contacts Marty Lagina to discuss the situation. The flood is not just a physical barrier but a reminder of the tough challenges that have stopped many treasure seekers over the years. Rick, Marty, and their crew are close to a big discovery, facing challenges that have beaten many before them. Their commitment to the quest is strong, driven not just by the hope of finding wealth but by the desire to uncover historical secrets. A peaceful garden, Rick and his team start an extraordinary dig below the surface. They find what looks like a treasure-filled tunnel, confirmed by large, uniquely shaped beams coming out of the earth. The excitement grows as they carefully plan to dig out and examine the beams. Each piece tells more about the tunnel's history. Some of the beams are dated back to the 17th century, making the discovery even more intriguing. As they work to preserve and explore these ancient secrets, every step forward connects them deeper with history. But this wasn't the only surprise. As they dig further, Gary, a key member of the team, is asked to check out a newly uncovered section. He looks for any metal traces that might tell them more about the tunnel's origins. Gary finds a metal piece with a strange shape and another piece that doesn't seem to fit with what they've found so far. These pieces bring up exciting questions. Could these be from the original builders of the tunnel, left behind as silent witnesses to centuries of history? The team is very careful to protect the historical site. They use special tools and equipment to document and catalog everything they find, no matter how small. Each artifact is important and adds to their growing understanding of the tunnel's complex past.